Hey guys, what's going on? Jeffro Man here from the Rated R Gamer, and today I'll be giving you a little look at AFL Live on the Xbox 360. Now this is my very first game ever played, so I don't know how to play it, so I expect I'm not going to go too well. Now firstly, you'll notice that it actually has music in its menus. I know, surprising, hey! But unlike the Rugby League Live, which has the same tune which gets drilled into your head. Now you can see my Rugby League Live video that, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but stay away from it. I was new and trying new things. Don't judge me. Anywho, now firstly I'm going to pick St Kilda because I've sort of got a soft spot for them for some reason, and I don't know why. Against Richmond because they're shit, in other words. Now firstly, in AFL you got these things called the bounce, I guess. I don't know, I don't actually really follow it. I'm more of a league fan myself. So I guess he bounces it now. I should probably read what that says. Well, this rude cunt trying to push me out of the way. Now I do understand the game a little bit, and now a mark is when you kick the ball more than 15 metres to your teammate, which means you get like a kind of a free kick sort of thing to kick it down the field. So technically if you wanted to, you could just keep kicking it every 15 metres and get all the way down the field, as they're trying to do to me, as you can see, and they're doing a good job of it. And my guys are meant to stop it, but they're not, because they're useless. Now, you see those posts there, those 4 posts? You've got to get it through the 2 middle ones, and that's 6 points, classified as a goal. If it goes to the 2 next to it, it's a behind, which means it's only 1 point. And if it also hits any of those posts, it's 1 point. And that's how the scoring works. Now, one thing I did notice about this game is a lot of stoppages, as you'll see. Now, as you'll see, this is my first real goal attempt, and it's a shocker. I don't know how to play the game yet. Leave me alone, alright? Look at this cunt. I have a shot, no pressure, and I miss it. This guy's got all the pressure in the world, and he kicks it from friggin' behind him. Yeah, fucking show off, that's what that is. Now, I've got a feeling already that this game isn't going to end well. So, don't expect a pretty score at the end. I know, it's embarrassing. Leave me alone. But the computer isn't perfect either. As you'll see by here, they got it behind because they hit the post. Now, if you'll notice from quarter time stats that you have full detail stats like goals, behinds, whatnot. Just if you're a bit of a buff and like to know what's going on and what you've done, you have the stats here. Unlike Rugby League Live, which told you who scored the tries. Yeah, great, isn't it?
McAvoy with the clearance. Martin. No one troubling him there.
Now, the commentary, sometimes you hear weird shit like this. Now, just listen to this for a sec.
When it comes to bad decisions, that one's got to rank up there with drinking too much and phoning an old girlfriend.
Now, that's a saying that a lot of us could relate to. That's like drinking too much and phoning an old girlfriend. Well, I think he said phoning. Either phoning or boning. But they're both fun anyway. Now, this was my first goal, and I have no fucking idea how I did it. But I'm happy I did it. It took a while, but it happened.
Greg shoots. Gets his ball. Cochin goes long, and he looks long to go, carries.
And then after what seems like an endless spree of them scoring, I finally got some luck on my side.
It's going to be all the more difficult for the opposition to catch up.
By performing this beautiful piece of play. I'd like to think so.
Long down the middle to a tall. Taken by Ray. Kicks down the center.
Now, as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kicking and hoping for the best.
He has a few options. He'll be told to move on soon. Kaczynski.
Now, when playing, you can go into this mode, which it took me a while to figure out how to do. But you press left trigger and X, and it makes things a lot easier. And I got an achievement, which required just from going from end to the other end of the field without letting your opponent touch the ball. So, yeah. Now there are, as you know, every game has a lot of achievements. This one has one, kick 5,000 goals. Now at the rate I'm going, I seem to get 2 or 3 a game. So it'll probably take about 1,000 games or so. Now, just like every sort of low budget game, it has its moments, like this. I have no idea what happened. I took the mark, and usually the computer will automatically force your player back. But he just stood there. So I just pretty much shit myself, didn't know what to do. So I just kicked it and kicked the goal. Bit shocked what happened. And then, shortly after my next goal attempt, the same thing happened. So I did the same thing. And so the Richmond Tigers weren't happy, so they piled on a few more goals. And that ended it. And as I said, I was going to get flogged. And I did. Now, AFL Live, it seems like a fun game and plays fairly smooth. But it does feel like it has a steep learning curve. And if you can devote the time to it, it should provide you hours of entertainment. So keep in touch, and if I do end up playing it again, and I might post some more videos in the future about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I love you. Take care.